We are back now with our Consumer Confidential about artificial intelligence. AI can help with everything from planning a dinner to solving math problems. But if you're using it, there might be some information you want to keep to yourself. NBC's senior consumer investigative correspondent Vicky Nguyen is here to help us protect our privacy. Good to see you, Vic.
Good to see you.
Okay, so first everybody's talking about ChatGPT. Now we've been hearing about this DeepSeek, a Chinese chatbot. So what do we need to know about this? And how is this any different when we worry about our data being given up as opposed to TikTok, which was owned by the Chinese?
Absolutely, and that's the big concern. DeepSeek made tons of headlines this week because of its disruption to the industry. This is a Chinese-owned app, as you said. It's an AI tool, very similar to ChatGPT, right? You can ask it questions about anything and get a really great answer. The thing that people were freaking out about is the fact that Chinese said it was developed in 2 months for under $6 million. Compare that to the hundreds of millions of dollars in investment in current American AI tools. And that's what kind of got Wall Street rattled. It's right now the #1 free app. As of this morning, I checked, on the Apple App Store, 16 million downloads, according to TowerSense. But here, there are definitely privacy concerns, similar to the ones you mentioned with TikTok, because it is owned by a Chinese company. And in the terms of service, it says, we track your keystrokes. Your data is stored on servers in China.
We track your keystrokes.
It is disclosed in the app. And also, there are some concerns about what kind of information you're getting. We compared it to ChatGPT, Gemini. And when it comes to sensitive information, when you're asking about the government or events that happen in China, you're not getting the full picture or all of the information. So there are some concerns around DeepSeek, but that is the new latest kid on the block when it comes to generative AI.
How many people are actually using these apps? And what are they using them for? Because we talk a lot about it, but put it in real terms for us.
Totally. It is a growing number. So Pew Research Center just did a survey of Americans last year and found 23% said they've used some kind of AI tool, but that number goes up to almost half when you're looking at people between the ages of 18 and 29. Use is on the rise to 26%. And when you think about what people are using it for, shortcuts, right? Like if you're a student, a lot of people are using it for research, which is great, brainstorming, which is great, writing the first draft or maybe the final draft of an essay, not so great.
So it'll just churn out a paper for you?
These tools are insane because you think about they have combed through millions of documents, Laura. I mean, legal briefs. Talk about the kind of information that is stored in these chatbots, and then you make the right query. You ask the right question. Write me a brief about this. You would be shocked and astonished.
To be clear, though, Laura, I would never ask ChatGPT or AI. I would just come straight to Laura Jarrett.
There you go, right? And then she can ask.
There you go.
Your free legal advice here.
Vic, there are some things that experts say you should never share with AI. What are some of those things?
Definitely. We talked to Angela Zutavern. She's the head of AI at Alex Partners, a consulting firm. And she says use the same basic cyber hygiene rules, Craig, that you would use, right? Be careful with putting in your name, your birthday, your social security number. Sometimes people think, well, why would I ever do that? My address. But people run all kinds of questions through these things thinking it's just a computer program. What is it really storing and keeping about me? The answer is everything. So be very careful about what you're putting in. What about texts and emails? People actually use these tools to generate texts and conversations because they trust the tool to be wittier than they are. But you have to be careful about that. And also, if you're using it at work, are you putting in your company's intellectual property? Are you trying to draft a memo or a response to a colleague, but using company-owned information to do that? That's a big no-no.
Vic, really quickly, so how do we protect ourselves? What's
really important? So people always wonder, like, should I install the app or should I just go to the browser? And the expert, Patrick Jackson, over at Disconnect, this is a privacy security company, he says always use the browser. And if you know how to turn on incognito mode, that's even better because that limits the number of cookies that are tracking you. At the end of the day, every company, every developer is trying to collect as much information about you as possible so that they know every time Laura Jarrett goes onto a shopping website or where she is. So whatever you can do to limit that information by clearing your chat history, using incognito browsers, that will help.
And that's why you say have a separate email for
a burner
kind of
email, Al. This is so
email.
interesting. So Apple does it a lot. They'll say, do you want us to just generate this random email for you? And we'll route it back to the regular one that you use. Consider getting comfortable with burner emails.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Vic. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.